At the end of the course, there is going to be an examination available, which is optional. So if you are taking this course primarily for a learning experience and you are not interested in specifically looking for a certificate, then there is no need for you to take the final examination. On the other hand, if you need this course for say a credit transfer process, or you are considering this as a formal learning process that you would like to record, then it is necessary for you to take the final examination. The entire course is completely free and has no cost associated with it. However, the final examination alone has a fee associated with it to cover the infrastructure requirements to conduct the examination across the country. This fee is 1000 rupees per exam per student, and is only to cover the examination costs on a not-for-profit basis. You will see an announcement saying that the exam registration is open. If you are interested in the examination process, at that point you should visit that exam registration form and fill out the details to register for the exam. It is important for you to use the same email ID that you used for your assignments to also do your exam registration process, because that is the only manner in which we connect your exam scores to your assignment scores. So please make sure that those details are right. Please make sure in the examination form you upload an appropriate passport size photograph. Photos which are general purpose photos that you have taken under various circumstances are not to be uploaded for the exam registration process, because this is the photo that will appear on your certificate and it needs to be a formal photo of some sense. So we will now talk about the exam itself. The exam will consist of a series of questions which will partly be similar to the assignment questions that you have already been experienced with in terms of the your course experience. And in addition, we will also have completely new questions with varying levels of difficulty. So this is what you can expect. So if you have done the assignments diligently, you will find a fair fraction of the exam quite accessible to you. So it is very important for you to do the learning process through the assignments. The exam can be computer based or it can be, which means it could be a multiple choice or a multiple select kind of question, or something where you enter a number on screen. And so in that sense, a typical computer based exam is possible. We could also have pen and paper exams. So this information will be made available to you during the course, and so you will have a reasonable idea of what kind of an exam you are going to face when you come to the examination hall. You can have for courses of of the type that are associated with say learning a language, you can also have audio kind of questions, and where you can either have an audio or a video that is either played to you or recorded from you, and which will then be uploaded. So you can have interesting variations of the exam process based on the type of course that you are taking. Similarly, even for the certain courses, you may have assessment for the final exam, including both a proctored exam like you do for all the courses at the exam center, as well as unproctored exam which is online, contributing to your final examination score. This is particularly true for programming courses, where we may have a programming exam which is online and unproctored, followed by a proctored exam which is at the examination center. So once again, this will also be there in the course description, it will also be there in the announcement, and you must participate in these processes for you to complete the course process. If you do not do the unproctored exam, for example, you will not get a course certificate, because it is a compulsory part of the course. So particularly in courses where you have this kind of diversity, please take a little extra effort to confirm that you know what are all the different ways in which you are going to be assessed for that course, and make sure that you participate in those assessment processes completely. The exam form is actually open well ahead of the start date of the course. So even though the exam is optional, once you enroll for the course, if you decide to take the examination, it is very helpful for you to do the exam registration as early as possible. This helps the NPTEL office arrange the logistics of the exam delivery process much better, and it helps, gives a greater chance that you will have exam centers closer to you and in a more convenient manner. So please register for the exam as early as you can, so that we can work on that data.